Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Statisticians Hub. Today I am going to talk about a data visualization technique named bubble plot. So let us understand what bubble plot is. A bubble plot is a data visualization tool. It is basically extension of the scatter plot. It is a graphical technique to look at the relationship between three numeric variables, where two variables are plotted against each other in x-axis and y-axis, and the third variable is plotted in the form of a circle, and the radius of the circle is proportional to the value of the third variable. To draw a bubble plot, the basic requirement is we have to have three variables. The two variables will be plotted in x-axis and y-axis, and the third variable will be plotted as a bubble with different size. There are some situations where it is suitable to use a bubble plot. When we are dealing with more than two numeric variables, that is 3 or 4 variables, bubble plot gives a better result. When the third variable has much variance, if we plot the data as a bubble plot, we can distinguish the different size of the bubble. And for visualization of sales, population and financial data, bubble plot is mostly used. And there are some situations where we should not use bubble plot. Though there are not any hard and fast guidelines for what data are appropriate for bubble plot, but for much overlapping data, one should choose a different type of data visualization technique. Bubble plot is not a suitable method for data visualization. And while doing with the bubble plot, we should take care of some points. First point should be proper scaling of the bubble sizes as well as the axis is very much required, because that scaling will help the viewer to understand the impact of the third variable. Also, addressing the overlapping bubbles is very much necessary, because overlapping bubbles will be difficult to interpret. In one shot, we will not be able to understand the impact of the third variable implied by the bubbles. We need to verify the data accuracy as well. Before plotting the bubble plot, we need to see if the data are numeric data, if they are continuous or not. This kind of things we need to check. And while formatting the data, graph, we need to see what are the legends we need to use, and we need to take care that we are using it properly. In bubble plot, there is a option of adding colors to the bubble with addition of some other variable. So I shall try to make another video on that. This is an extension where categorical variables can be added as a fourth variable, and we can change the color of the bubbles. So I will come with another video on this. So as of now, thank you very much for watching our channel. For more updates and more interesting videos, please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you. So let us see how to create a bubble plot in Excel. Here we have a data set of 20 people with their height, weight and age. Now we'll see the steps to create a bubble plot. Let us select this data, go to insert. Under the chart option, we click on scatter. In this scatter, we'll get the option for bubble. The 3D bubble is preferable for the better visualization. So here we get our bubble plot. Now we need to modify it as per our requirement. First of all, I would like to remove the colors of this bubble plot for the bubbles to be transparent and for better interpretation. So to remove these colors, we'll click on format. Before that, we'll click on the bubbles and format shape fill, no fill. Let us thicken the borders of the bubbles. For that, right click, format data series. In fill option, we would increase the width of the bubble. Here we can see that all the bubbles are clustered at some point. So the main reason for this is the improper scaling. So to rescale this axis, both the x-axis and y-axis, we have already calculated the maximum and minimum because we need to rescale as per the range of the data. So here the data is lying between, for height data it is 4.67 to 5.9. Let us rescale it. For rescaling, click on the x-axis, right click, format axis. In the minimum, it starts with 4.67, so let us make it 4.5, and the highest is 5.9, so let us make it 6. Now we can see the bubbles are a bit scattered. Similarly for y-axis, right click, format axis. Here we will choose 35 and the highest range is 72.5, so we can make 75. So the bubbles are touching the border, both lower border and upper border. So let us rescale it again. Let us make it 80, and let us make it 30. Yes, it is better now. Let us increase the bubble plots for better visualization. Now we need to add the legends. To add the legends, we click on chart design, add chart element, axis title, primary horizontal and primary vertical is to be selected. Let me increase the font size a bit so that people can see better. Let us make it 14. Fine. Now height is given here, and here it is. Weight. Let us put the chart title. Height, weight, comparison. This is optional. Any name can be given as per the suitability of the graph. Also, we can change the size of the bubble. We click on the bubble. In this series option, size represents. Here we can increase or decrease the size of the bubble. Suppose we make it 50%, it will be half the size. Suppose we make it 200, it will be increased like this. So let us keep it as it was. Labels can be added also to this. Suppose we want to add label. So we have to right click on this. We need to select all the bubbles first. Right click, add data labels. By default, it is the y-axis values are given. Format data labels. Here we can choose the x-axis value or bubble size, whatever we want. For interpretation of the graph, let us keep the x-axis value and the bubble size for our understanding. Also, I want the levels to be inside the circle. So in that chart design, here positioning is given. Here data labels to be in center. So it is coming in the center. Let us increase the size a bit. Yes. So now let us understand this graph. Suppose we consider this point where all these three bubbles, 5.58 is the X value, and 48, 61 and 28 are the bubble size, that is the age of the person. But even if we don't have these values in the bubble, it is not printed even, then also suppose we remove these values, and at once we can conclude that we remove all these values. Then also from this graph we can see that this is the eldest person's data, and this circle is the age of the youngest person among these three equal X values. So this is the beauty of the bubble plot actually, because in one go we can have some idea about the variables, and this adds depth to data visualization in case of bubble plot. It contributes some additional information to the chart. Larger the size of the bubble, higher is the value of the third variable, and vice versa. This visual impact of varying bubble size allows the viewer to quickly catch the relative importance of the third variable. This unique feature helps us to interpret the chart to understand the relation between the plotted variable. Hope this video is useful at some point of your research. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel for getting some more interesting videos, and please spread about this channel among your contacts. Thank you.